First Alert Weather with meteorologist Darren Stack.
What a good-looking Tuesday forecast we have for you. A nice fall afternoon with sunny skies. We'll warm to the middle and upper 70s by the beaches. Even a few spots inland hitting 80 like Florence, Lake City, and Marion. Darlington, you're looking for a high of 79 right along with Lumberton and Conway. Myrtle Beach, a high of 77. Now, it'll be a cool night, but not as chilly as it was early this morning. We're not talking widespread 40s like we woke up to for your Tuesday, but your Wednesday morning will drop down to the mid-50s, and we're looking low 50s, few upper 40s along the border belt to start off your Wednesday, but watch out for a little bit of patchy fog tomorrow as well. The next 3 days, beautiful weather, high pressure in control, cool nights leading us to warm days with plenty of sunshine as that high slowly drifts further away and off the east coast. Now, that high certainly will warrant watching for another situation, which we'll talk about in a second. But over the next 5 days, highs are going to stay in the upper 70s to low 80s through Saturday. Now, Saturday, Sunday's forecast still a bit uncertain at this point, and that's all thanks to Tropical Storm Sandy. Forecast to even continue to strengthen into a Category 1 hurricane as it works its way over Jamaica as well as Cuba and over toward the Bahamas as we go into the end of the week and the start of the weekend. Now, the forecast track at this point keeps Sandy well off the east coast of the U.S. at this point for Saturday and into Sunday. But certainly a lot of scenarios still pending at this point, as it really depends on the development of the high pressure that's over our area, working its way off to the north, and a developing trough off the east coast. Now, scenario number one with this developing trough and that high up into the northern Atlantic, both of which potentially pulling Sandy back closer to the east coast of the U.S. as we go into the beginning to middle of next week. What would this mean for our area? This would mean a small chance of rain as we go Saturday and into Sunday, and gusty but non-damaging winds. Scenario number two, that's the one we're all hoping for, as this would be no threat to the east coast of the U.S. and heading out to sea if that trough digs a little bit further off to the east and kicks Sandy out to the ocean. Now, that would also mean mostly sunny skies, but we're still going to deal with breezy conditions, and the rip currents are going to be pretty rough, and the swells are going to be increased with Sandy well off the east coast of the U.S. Certainly hoping for that situation, but we're keeping an eye on scenario one as a possibility as well. Make sure you're staying up to date with the latest on the tropics on your website, CarolinaLive.com. Underneath the Hurricane Central page, we are continuously updating that as more information comes in. Otherwise, your forecast looks pretty good over the next 5 days. Aside from that little bit of a breeze out there through the weekend, we'll look for upper 70s to around 80 along the Grand Strand. Keep an eye on that Monday, Tuesday time frame, though. 69, the forecast high with sunshine. Yeah, big chills coming our way as we head into the beginning and middle of next week. Enjoy those 80s for the inland areas over the next few days. Low 80s at that. Our warmest day will be on Thursday with a high of 83. Keeping an eye on that weekend forecast as well, as there's that uncertainty with Tropical Storm Sandy, potentially Hurricane Sandy. So certainly we'll keep you posted on your Saturday, Sunday time frame. At this point, it looks like just some extra clouds and a breezy day in the forecast, but certainly that can change as more of these conditions develop out there and that forecast track becomes a little more certain. So we'll keep you updated on that. Enjoy the nice warmth before the chill arrives for next week, and have yourself a fantastic Tuesday. Your latest news and weather updates and tropical updates can always be found on your website, CarolinaLive.com.